I guess that would be considered like episode 1.
And then her walkie went off, and I heard that someone was creeping around an abandoned building. I didn't really need the skeezy professor to tell me it was you. Max, you're kind of staring a lot.
Sorry, I think I might be in shock.
Sure. Blast from the past and all.
That was one way to put it. I felt blasted into a million pieces last night.
Max, we have a lot to catch up on. But I've been awake since Indianapolis.
Of course. Take my bed. We'll talk in the morning.
Thank you for understanding.
I'm not sure I understand anything right now. But I'm glad you're here. Come on, the bedroom's upstairs.
Oh, you guys are sleeping in. Should be getting up early if we have, like,
10,000
apocalypse
times
incoming.
I played this moment out in my head. I could never figure out what to say to her. What on earth do I say to her now?
You gonna sit there all night?
Just resting my legs. It's been a long, strange day. I'll tell you about it in the... Right when everything is falling into chaos, she walks in. Like she heard her cue. So, Max, what's it gonna take to get ready for the strangest conversation of your life? I don't know what to say to Chloe when she wakes up, but I can guess that she will be cold, hungry, and in need of coffee. Guess I'm checking in with Vin this afternoon. I wonder if this is about the Abraxas house.
I would like to formally request a meeting with you this afternoon to discuss an important matter. Your attendance is mandatory. Can a request be mandatory? If you don't accept my request, I am mandated to be pissed off about it. It's pretty simple. Want to give me a clue what it's about? Not in the slightest. I'll be in the president's office. See you there. Then Safi says... are you ready to talk yet? It's important. I think so. I have some pressing matters to explore first of the administration variety. What do you mean, something with your mom? You'll see soon enough, darling. Don't go stressing your pretty little head. Please stop, I can't handle more bad southern accent. Bad? I worked on that accent for weeks. It's extremely authentic, if you say so. Campus security alert. Reminder, the Fremont Street section of Lakeport is currently closed to all university personnel. Any student found trespassing will be subject to disciplinary action. Okay, let's see. Holy shit, it's 4:02 a.m. I haven't slept. I'm writing this to help me stay awake. She's here. She's sleeping on my bed, literally drooling on my pillow right now. Chloe. Love of my life, thorn in my heart. God, I hope she doesn't read this. Retro photo. The last time I saw her, I was sitting on the motel bed, sobbing into threadbare tissues. She was promising me that it would be all okay someday. This can't have been what she meant. Chloe Elizabeth Price is here. Maybe if I keep writing it down, it won't sound so insane. I guess I always thought that we'd meet again someday, but I figured it would be years from now, and that it would be more of a mutual plan. She looked exhausted. She mentioned Indianapolis. How far did she drive in order to make her big entrance and whisk me away from the Abrax? I fell asleep. I'm gonna put this journal away, but I can't sleep. Not yet. Not until the world starts making sense again. Okay, any collectibles? There's a light over the Frankenstein place. Shush, don't wake her. Okay, go back up and take a photo of her. No comments, Max? No comments. Good song choice if we meet in a past life. It's kind of fascinating to me. Watch your guests sleep.
Moses says this telescope is an embarrassment, but it helps me look at birds on the lake just fine.
Yo, this view is amazing. Only thing I don't like about this house is all the...
a few weird artifacts from the merge. He thinks they're fascinating. I think they're horrifying.
Celebration of life for Caledon students and faculty. Join us as we mourn the loss of Safi, Friday, December 15th, 4 p.m. in the Administration Library. In lieu of flowers, donations will be raised for the Granite Hearts Mental Health Clinic. At the event, we will accept the following items: themed drinks and snacks, gingerbread contest, board games at 7, Krampus roast at 8. Sound like fun? Then head to the Snapping Turtle for Krampus on campus. It's time to get naughty or nice. We won't judge. Oh yeah, I was saying this house is really nice. I just don't like all the windows. I feel like everybody... I like all the windows, but we need some shades. I don't like people peeping in at night.
I bought these in a panic when I started teaching. Sometimes great art is the best mentor.
But interesting that we have, like, memories of the time-lapse.
Chloe almost fell asleep climbing the stairs. She must have driven for a while to get here. Maybe if I thaw out my body, my mind will follow. I know I'm very anti-fire right now, but the place is freezing. If you tell me what your friends are plotting, I'll feed you all your favorite wood chips and crumpled up newspapers. If I hadn't been there last night, would Loretta be here now?
Max, I just got home. I don't even know what to think. First of all, thank you. If you hadn't stayed so calm, I don't know what would have happened to us. I was questioned by the police, and questioned them in turn until they took my recorder. I'm in trouble for trespassing, but the proof I uncovered was worth it. Lakeport County Court ordered a stay of demolition a week ago. What happened last night was illegal. Somebody wants that building to come down, and they're willing to break the law to make it happen. I'm going to confront President Teller today. I think you and I both deserve some answers, Loretta.
Diamond is worried about Sophie? I haven't heard from either of them in months. And they were off together?
Max, sorry I haven't responded to your texts. I know you want to know about my trip and what's going on with my, but we need to talk about Safi. From what she's told me, you know about her little secret. So, Safi has been shape-shifting, like, a lot. 8 months ago, it was an occasional thing, but then it was a whole day or weekend as some random person. Like she was trying to be anyone but herself. We stopped in town a few months ago, and Safi hit it off with a girl named Ivy. I thought we might slow down for a bit, but then they had a fight. When we hit the road again, Safi started living as Ivy full-time. So weird. We had a bit of a falling out last month, and I think she might be headed back to Caledon. I don't know what she wants, but keep an eye out. She's not in a good place right now, Diamond.
What's going on, Sophie? How do I help you?
New message from Moses. I heard from Diamond. Whoa, how is she? She's, I think, okay. Maybe a bit confused. She's worried about Safi. I don't think their trip turned out how either of them wanted. Damn, I've been reaching out to her. I'll reach out again. Just glad she's okay. Me too.
If you stay in one place long enough, restaurants learn your birthday. Cute or creepy?
You'll always have Fred and Skippy. Can we go to the dark room? Arrested Developments? Okay.
Hazel's a great agent, and she put so much work into this weekend. I hope she eventually forgives me.
Max, I got prints of all your favorites and a couple of mine as well. Have a look. And bring 3 to 4 with you this weekend. I'll see you at the hotel at 9 a.m. with the schedule for the day. Don't stress about it, just take it one terrifying encounter at a time. See you soon.
I have no idea how to handle the next hour. But this is a start. I should just stop trying to plan my week. It seems to invite chaos.
Tuesday, call with Hazel. Intro class. Decide on prints and outfits. Thursday, pack. Friday, hot chocolate with Moses. Intro class. Head to New York.
I wasn't planning on being home this weekend. There's nothing in my fridge but film. It's my birthday. Again. But I doubt that's why Chloe dropped by.
Happy birthday, Max. Hope your gallery weekend is a huge success. Don't forget to take some time to celebrate. And think about our Christmas offer. We'd love to have you in Oregon, but are happy to come to you if that's easier. Neither of us have seen a white Christmas in decades. We're so proud of you, honey. You've built a beautiful life for yourself. Love, Mom and Dad. Go, Max. Alright. What do we have to do? Get Chloe something to eat. Make coffee. Alright, let's plate this. Muffin that's been sitting out all night, possibly longer.
Wakey, wakey. Yikes. I didn't even notice where we parked last night. Better move it. But where did she leave her keys?
Wow, Max, breaking and entering.
I have no idea how to handle the next hour. But this is a start. Hazel's a great agent, and she put so much work into this weekend. I hope she eventually forgives me. I don't know what to say to Chloe when she wakes up, but I can guess that she will be cold, hungry, and in need of coffee. Now I have proof. She's really here. I don't know what to say to Chloe when she wakes up.
I get it. Thank
but
you.
I can guess that she will...
I wonder, was this in the...
be
Max's
cold,
house, maybe?
hungry, and in need of coffee.
That doesn't say. Just double checking. Yeah, alright. Let's snoop.
She rifled through this before she went upstairs. Maybe she dropped her keys inside. It's not snooping if it's Chloe, right? I remember this band. Chloe used to work their merch table. Now she's the manager. There you are. Now Chloe's the one trying to keep kids from stealing the merch. Flannel, band tees, and artfully ripped tank tops. Classic Chloe. Chloe left a tour to drive out here? What the hell for? I wanted to ask her 1,000 questions, but she barely had the energy to get upstairs.
Somebody did well for herself. How did Max wind up in the world's bougiest log cabin?
Well, he slept with his shoes on. Girl. Take those off.
What the? That was the girl at the bar last night. Max thinks her name is Sophie? Coffee. She's awake. What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max?
Okay, let's see. After years of waiting, hundreds of miles, and thousands of times playing every scenario out in my head, it happened. I met up with Max. And it wasn't a moment too soon. For all my worrying, it turned out that Max was the one in trouble, and I got to save her ass. Sure, I got into some beef with a loudmouth local and an overly enthusiastic bouncer along the way. I guess I'm banned from the university now. Not exactly the best first impression. It was almost too perfect how I swept in on her at this creepy house she was breaking into and whisked her away before the cops came. It was wonderful, but also a little sad in the truck after we got back. Oh my god, it was wonderful, but also a little sad in the truck after we got back. Before I crashed out, I was thinking, Max has a whole life now without me. Who are we to each other now? Can we still fit together? I've heard her rummaging around downstairs. I guess I better go. I don't think this conversation will be anything like the thousands I've been prepping in my head. Maybe that's for the best. Deviants.
What? Did she not have enough artsy hipster cred already? Tweecore, acoustic chill, and lots of indie rock. Classic Max. It's been years. What has she been up to? Her life is so full now. Max knows the woman from the lighthouse? And her name is also Sophie? What the hell? This place is so beautiful. It makes me want to throw up. Ah, the early days, when we thought the adventure would go on forever.
There's that shook photo of Max.
If Max was gonna try and replace me with someone, I'm glad it was a dog. Is she moving out of her urban decay phase? What's next in the Max Caulfield oeuvre? Now she can talk about f-stops and shutter speeds to her heart's content. She's photographed everything under the sun, but she's saving space for more. God, this girl. Max has a whole new life here. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
Alright, let's continue snooping.
Not bad for a girl who never finished high school.
Course title, Introduction to Photography. Instructor, Maxine Caulfield. Purpose of the course. Students will learn the introductory principles of photography and the basics of how to operate a camera, both digital and analog. We'll also work together to discover each student's personal artistic style. Objectives of the course. How is this different from purpose of the course? I tried to skip it, but it's apparently a required line. Thanks a lot, Caldon Teacher Portal. Course schedule. Please read the schedule carefully. We won't often be meeting in the classroom, and we won't always be meeting at 2 p.m. Let me know if you can't attend a particular session, and we'll figure something out. August 27th, Classroom VA 109 at 2 p.m. Introductions, overview of the syllabus, tips on choosing a camera. August 30th, Classroom VA Camera Troubleshooting, Introduction to Lenses. Golden Hour Practicum. And then Wear Closed-Toe Shoes, Introduction to Landscape Photography.
This is from that film festival in Boise. 2 days of movies that made me want to claw my eyes out, but she never stopped smiling. Wait, is it Saturday? I showed up on Max's birthday. But why is she here and not on this trip?
Ah, so it's Max's birthday today. Interesting.
I've been avoiding mirrors for days. I probably look as crazy as I sound.
Anything else to snoop?
She told me to take the bed and then pretended to go downstairs. But when I peeked later on, she was definitely still watching me. Come on. It'll be okay. It's Max.
She still drives like a teenager. Some things never...
Trying to steal my truck?
Just joyriding it to a parking space.
How long has it been? A year? A decade? I'm not really sure anymore.
It is so incredibly good to see you, Chloe.
Don't get excited. I come bearing baggage. And before you say anything, I know I should have called first. I just figured I'd know what the fuck to say when I was looking at you.
Okay. The floor is yours.
In some sequences, you can pick choices for both Max and Chloe, shaping the direction of their relationship.
Lately, I keep getting these... I don't know. Visions? It's been happening for a minute, but they're getting worse. It seemed like maybe some time fuckery took place, so I figured I'd come ask the time fucker herself.
What kind of visions?
The icon above your choice indicates who is making the choice, Max on the left and Chloe on the right. Nightmares, memories...
A tumble dryer of madness? It's like an acid trip, except I didn't even get to take acid. And lately, I keep seeing this dark-haired woman, who just so happens to be on your photo wall. Who's Safi?
Safi was my friend. Last year, she went through a hard time, did a lot of damage, and left the school.
Did she graffiti the girls' bathroom on her way out? Not that it's a competition or anything. And who's the friend on your dresser? Your second friend named Safi?
This is gonna sound crazy, but it's the same person. Safi can shapeshift.
So this place is... what? Like some freaky power academy?
No, not at all. It's a coincidence, as far as I know.
God, never a dull fucking moment with you. Any idea why your friend is in my dreamscape? Or is that a coincidence too?
I'm not sure. What else do you see in your visions besides her?
I see... a storm destroying Arcadia Bay. And my mom's grave. I know the town is fine and my mom's alive, but it feels so...
What do you mean? Chloe, the town was destroyed. Over a decade ago.
So, you must be the real crazy one then, because I just drove through Arcadia Bay a month ago. Had lunch with my mom at the Two Whales.
I don't know what's happening, but there definitely was a storm. And I'm so sorry, but your mom didn't make it.
Okay, it's pretty messed up for you to make me prove something like this, but voila. A selfie from my mom's gram. Stardate, 1 month ago.
Oh, there's Joyce.
Joyce is alive? In the town?
It's right where we left it. So, those horrible visions, those are what? Your memories?
Yes, of what actually happened. Or at least, what happened to me. Or you with me, or what I thought you... Oh, shit. How do we have two separate realities? And how is Arcadia Bay back?
I spent 3,000 miles of tire because I thought you might have those answers.
I don't yet. Right now, I just can't believe how incredible this is. Let's back up. When did the visions start? Was it just before Christmas?
How did you know that?
Because last December, my friend Sophie lost control of her powers. She had sort of a mental breakdown.
Did she break reality? Did you shoot her? Ooh.
I heard someone's voice, begging you to shoot her. Did you?
No, not this time. I mean, it's complicated. But no. For a while, there were two separate realities. One where Sophie was alive, one where she was dead. I managed to merge them back together. But maybe I merged more than that? It's only a theory. We should talk to my friend Moses. He's been studying my powers. He'll want to hear about your visions.
You're talking like you want me to stick around.
I do. Of course I do.
I guess that's a relief. We haven't talked in a while, so I didn't know how you'd respond to the human wrecking ball showing up at your door.
Honestly, I've been building this moment up in my head for so long. I wasn't sure how I'd respond either. I feel like everything between us just got so...
Deeply and thoroughly fucked?
I was going to say... complicated. Seemed like we argued for a solid month over the stupidest stuff. At the time, it felt like life and death. Now I barely remember most of it.
I do. But that's my curse. A steel trap for traumatic bullshit.
I can describe the motel room in detail. I can recite your letter word for word. But for the life of me, I couldn't tell you why. Why did we actually break up?
Too much trauma, your powers growing apart, doesn't matter. I guess growing apart.
It wasn't one thing. I was getting into the music scene, you were catching on as an artist. Late night mosh pits, early morning photo shoots, cheap whiskey, wine and cheese. It just started to break.
I always felt like I was letting you down. You finally found something you loved, and I couldn't keep up.
I know my reality might not be fully real, but even in what I remember, there was so much baggage. The storm, Jefferson, Rachel.
I could never get past the idea that you blamed me for the storm.
I never.
I know, I do.
So the storm still happened?
I think part of me wanted you to. Like, my guilt didn't think I deserved to be happy.
Ooh, blame the powers.
I know you weren't rewinding when we were together, but it still felt like your powers hung over everything. Like an 800-pound, time-bending gorilla.
I hated my powers back then. They made me feel inhuman. Took me years to figure out that they were still a part of me, even when I ignored them.
At this point, does any of it matter? Are we even the same people we were then?
I don't know. I think that's what always terrified me. What if the us who made that promise to each other isn't us anymore? Is the promise still real?
Professor Caulfield, it's security.
What are you doing? Don't answer.
We're adults. We don't need to hide from the security guard anymore.
Max.
Good morning, Professor. Are you expecting a prospective graduate student this weekend?
Am I... Yes. Sorry. Was I supposed to clear it with you? I'm still learning the ropes.
That's all right. But I will warn you, not only was she in a bar fight last night, she was also clearly lying about her intentions here. I will be tracking her as a security risk while on campus.
Thanks for the warning, Noelle, but she's perfectly safe.
Due respect, ma'am, but it's my job to determine that.
Well, if that's everything, I should get back to my dark room.
Have a good weekend.
You're the worst. Did you get in a fight last night?
You shove one townie and suddenly you're a danger to the school. Professor Caulfield. Has a ring to it.
As our new president likes to remind me, I'm really just Instructor Caulfield.
Do you like teaching?
It's amazing. My students are so curious and so smart. I haven't had the best experiences with education, but
you can make sure that they do. That's cool. And you've been here for what? A year? Make any friends? Date any babes?
I did get close to someone. You'd like her. She's a bartender in town.
What? The girl with the Princess Leia buns? I met her. She's cute. So what happened?
My powers just doomed another relationship. No big deal. I did meet a guy last year. We're still close. We're just not trying to get any closer.
Sounds like a dick.
I haven't told you anything about him.
I noticed you didn't say he's not a dick. Not that I wasn't happy to do it, but want to tell me why I saved your ass from a demolition site?
Only if you're ready for more time fuckery. If I don't do something to stop it, the whole school will be on fire by tomorrow night.
Okay, so what does future Max think caused it?
I'm leaning towards arson.
I think it was deliberate. Someone wants to burn down that house. Or maybe they want to burn the whole school. I don't know. My friends, my students, they're in danger. And right now, I don't know enough to do anything about it.
And you're sure you want to do something? Not worried about causing a storm?
I'm terrified of it. But I understand my powers better now. And I can't just sit back when I have a chance to save everyone. That house belongs to Abraxas, Caledon's secret society. And our president has a weird interest in it. I have questions for both.
That Moses guy you mentioned, do you think he'd be willing to meet with me?
I think he'd give his favorite telescope to meet with you. He should be in his office now. I'll take you.
Hey, how are you feeling about me being here with all this going on?
I didn't know I could feel this happy. You invented a whole new emotion for me.
Wow. You're welcome.
Your visions, the fire, we'll figure it all out. I'm just so glad you're here.
Well, good. I guess I'll stick around. Dude, is that what I think it is? You assholes have your own observatory? Okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but I am definitely breaking in there tonight. Earth to Max. You good?
Sorry. I just still can't believe it. You're really here.
Listen, if I'm gonna feel okay about being here with everything you have going on, I don't want to be weighing you down.
You're not.
Good. Then let's split up. I'll go up to the Science Palace and meet your friend while you go focus on the firefuckers.
No, you're right. I feel like we should go together.
No, I'll walk you there.
Max, I've navigated stairs before. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
Ooh.
Chloe!
I'm okay, you goober. Now go.
Good luck. She must have come looking for me, and I wasn't here. She found Moses and she... But I'm here now. And this time, I will make sure nothing happens to her.
Alright, who are we playing as first? Playing as Max.
Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment. But if I want to save her and everyone else, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me.
Alright, let's see. Hey, let me know if you need me to come meet up with you. The admin building isn't too far. Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet. Though, to be fair, I'm not sure this staircase has an end to it. Just fucking kidding, I need to quit smoking. That sounds great. Maybe right after we solve your existential crisis. Deal, okay? I think I've climbed Mount Science. I'm heading in. Good luck, send updates. Update, I was wrong, there are more stairs, FML. Hey, heads up, there's an important visitor coming to your office now. Are you gonna give me any more than that? Honestly, I don't think my thumbs can handle the amount of explanation it requires. Better to just talk to her. Sure, I'm ready to receive your mystery guest. Speaking of, you broke into the Abraxas house last night. Yes, but how? I connected some dots between my police scanner and the security text blast, and knowing you... Didn't we agree not to make any major changes? I wasn't trying to. I was looking around the outside and saw something strange. Next thing I know, I was in the basement with Loretta. Sirens started blaring, and the house almost came down on our heads. Wait, Loretta? Didn't you see something about her in the original fire? Yes, Loretta's March, but what's the connection? I don't know, but I'm realizing we need to start collecting everything you find. We have no idea what might be important yet. I want you to send me everything related to the fire. I'll transcribe and catalog it, and create a database of any evidence for us to review later. Will do, thank you, Moses. Alright, we missed something, whatever.
Yasmin was so relieved to hear about Safi. I hope she remembers the "don't tell Safi I said anything" part. Yasmin was far from perfect, but damn do I miss having her in charge. I hope Loretta learned something from her brush with disaster last night, but I doubt it. Good morning.
Oh, God.
Okay? Promise is a promise.
What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Question 1. What is your connection to the Abraxas Society?
I don't have one. Some of my students are members, but I'm not.
Then why were you in their basement last night?
Abraxas is good at keeping secrets. I don't know if any of those secrets are dangerous, but I want to find out.
Question 2. Should students be concerned about an unchecked secret society running...
Loretta. My turn. How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
Are you just trying to get my guard down so you can ask more questions?
Only like 30%. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them.
Okay, help Loretta find search terms, research Praxis, meet with Vin, okay.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
Few people achieve the levels of fame and notoriety that Jack Parsons did, and he managed to achieve it twice over. As both a brilliant rocket scientist and an influential occultist. Born October 2nd, 1914, Parsons was a daring, some might say reckless engineer, who died on June 17th, 1952 at the tragic age of 37, after an explosion in his home laboratory. Between his work with Aleister Crowley and L. Ron Hubbard, and his contributions to the American counterculture movement, Parsons left an incredible mark. Some even credit him with our culture's growing interest in neo-paganism. Parsons is rightly seen as a pioneer in the aerospace industry, but his legacy is incomplete without an accounting of his contributions to modern occult practices. In all aspects of his life, he worked tirelessly to pierce the veil between the known and great unknown. Okay. Bum bum. Is that our girl? Is that Safi?
Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising.
Nah, that's not.
I always thought Abraxas was creepy. But at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid.
So Braxis, head of a rooster, body of a man, serpents for legs. Differing accounts, either an Egyptian god or a demon. Name is said to have a magical meaning, maybe shortened form of abracadabra. Historical associations with time, density, and balance. Ah, very on the nose. No listed weakness. Interesting.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad, fast.
Playing with fire. Fire is nature's most beautiful and dangerous element. While we often think only of its destructive potential, it can also represent new beginnings, as fire can cleanse and reshape as well as destroy. It reminds the modern witch that she contains enormous power, which can turn dangerous, even devastating, if used without control. If you want to incorporate fire into your practice, a few pillar candles, red if you wish, will bring power and focus to your next ritual. Or consider building a bonfire, where the beauty of the flame is on full display. Bonfire rituals are especially potent when combined with spells of banishment or forgetting. Plagued with thoughts of an ex, what better way to move forward than by taking an old love letter or photo and consigning it to the flames? What have we learned?
So, what do we know?
Nothing? We need to keep digging.
I'll be right back.
Okay, that's the exit dialogue. Whoops. Whoopsies.
I always make conversation and bad rock puns when I see Gretchen. She just has sentimental value. Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Member of Caldon University's first co-ed class, Gretchen pioneered the Caldon Women's Equality League, Caldon Collar, and other initiatives that continue making Caldon a great place for students to this day.
Can you try bonfire?
A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire? Ugh.
They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
September 22nd, 1997, Caldon Collar. Bonfire at Secret Society House raises questions. A large bonfire at the Abraxas house got out of control and spread to the lawn on Saturday. The Lakeport Fire Department was called to 3180 Fremont Street after several neighbors noticed the smell of smoke. When the fire department arrived, the flames were mostly extinguished. The society issued a statement this morning apologizing for the fire and assuring the community that no underage drinking took place. This brush with the police comes after the society has been implicated in several high-profile pranks and hosted last year's memorable Krampus party. Well, memorable for those of us who weren't taken to the ER for alcohol poisoning. Some students defend the society's antics, while others feel that Abraxas has strayed too far from its occult roots.
Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. that's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
Abraxas promises stability amid turmoil. The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington, after only one semester in power. Abraxans were surprised to discover that the president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning, 2 weeks before the end of the semester. Washington left behind a note saying that she was leaving school and resigning from presidency, but did not offer any explanations. Abraxas is currently scheduling an emergency election for presidency, and some members are wondering if the group is in trouble. However, Vin Lang, the previous president, thinks the society has a bright future. Listen, being the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard, Lang said. When I got to Caledon, I was a gawky theater kid with a crush on Jack Parsons. Abraxas was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college, and its members have gone on to do great things in many industries. Lang himself may be proof of Abraxas' magic touch. He recently celebrated a promotion to director of the administration at Caledon, and was just named the first ever recipient of the school's Regent's Chair grant, which allows him to pursue an MBA.
Look for Gretchen Kostov.
The founder of the newspaper? There's gonna be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her, a few reviews of her films, and...
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
December 11th, 1979, Women's Equality League reports changes. The Caledon Women's Equality League is changing their name next year. The group is inviting members to submit ideas for new names, which will be voted on in the upcoming semester. The league has already seen many changes in the last decade. Founder Gretchen Kostov has had to fight an uphill battle, first when establishing the group, and later when finding them housing off campus. At the time, according to Lakeport law, any house with two or more unrelated women... At the time, according to Lakeport law, any house with two or more unrelated women living together was legally a brothel. Since setting up residency at 3180 Fremont Street, the group has hosted numerous anti-war protests and seasonal occult rituals. While members are tight-lipped about the ceremonies, several members have stated that the group is neither a cult nor a coven. The League started allowing male members last year, perhaps prompting this name change.
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
Alright, I guess let's go talk to Vin, see if we can learn anything else.
Third week of September.
Oh, never
That's
mind.
this week.
Mabon, the autumn equinox. In the northern hemisphere, Mabon, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, occurs in the third week of September and marks the first day of the autumn season, sometimes called Witches' Thanksgiving. It is a day of harvest festivals and nature walks, as summer gives way to fall. Participants often hold feasts to celebrate nature's bounty or channel their creativity into autumnal arts and crafts. While Mabon is a moment when light and dark are in perfect balance, it's also a reminder that the easy days of summer are behind us. What will the coming winter bring? And what shadows will lurk in the lengthening dark? Alright, let's go talk about this.
Okay, try Mabon.
Oh, here we go. A masked Mabon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
Dark Magic at Caledon Special Investigation, September 24th, 1984. Did you know that here, on our very own campus, an occult society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. This reporter won't name the group, who have threatened previous investigations with libel lawsuits, but I can exclusively report that last Saturday, a Mabon party took place off campus. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from engraved goblets. At midnight, an unknown ritual took place in the basement. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source, who was eager to convince me that Mabon isn't satanic, it just celebrates the cycle of death and rebirth, and that the rumors of human sacrifice are greatly exaggerated. The source ended the conversation after I asked whether their famed Hall of Secrets contained, as many speculated, a portal to hell.
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere, talk to anyone. Max?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll postpart one of my podcasts tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
Someone anonymously threatened the school. I can't get anyone to take it seriously, and I'm looking into it myself. That's the truth.
I knew there was something. Max, this party is how we find the truth. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy. Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
Stop the
I
NATO
could
party.
rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
I think we're gonna keep that. She's been helpful. Hasn't pissed me off that much like the last game. Oh my god. Attempt identified, that's good.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him. Vin's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days.
I'm guessing the university wouldn't pay for a new nameplate, so he made one himself. Classic Vin. I can't believe Vin saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
I need to talk to Vin about Maybon. But can I trust him to be honest with me about it?
Honestly, I'm of the belief that the more people know, the more likely a negative outcome will be avoided.
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help, the board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK. I know he's a dick. But he's an ambitious leader. And he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
I saw the stay of demolition. According to the court, the house is staying right there.
And yet, come down it must. Either now, due to a miscommunication with the demolition company, or later, due to an expensive legal battle.
I don't understand. You are the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you gonna take my word for it? Or are you gonna keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
Vin, you have to cancel the Maybon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge.
Okay.
I should rewind and convince Vin to leave when Owen does. Vin and I are friends, but he won't just let me stroll into his boss's office.
What was LT? LB.
I think it's my turn to ask the questions.
Max.
Loretta was in the house last night. Owen's recklessness could have gotten her killed.
Owen fast-tracked a planned demolition. Loretta was creeping around a condemned building in the middle of the night. Who's reckless here?
I don't... You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry. Still, thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you. Immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
That should buy me enough time to search the office.
I was gonna go snoop on the computer, but we get a really bad photo of the computer instead.
The thing about rewinding time is, even when you undo things, you can't undo the guilty feelings you get for doing them.
Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of.
Let's see.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can. Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong.
Lakeport, Vermont, land parcel agreement 3,3200 Fremont Street. Addendum 6, buyer will not Buyer will not demolish the building located at 3180 Fremont Street, hereafter referred to as the Abraxas House, until receiving a signed order of demolition from the Lakeport County Court. Said order is contingent upon a visit from a structural engineer scheduled to take place on Monday, September 23rd. Once the structural engineer, hereafter referred to as the engineer, confirms that the building is damaged beyond repair, the order of demolition can be resubmitted to the Lakeport County Court. If the engineer's report contradicts demolition, the matter will be referred to the Lakeport Historical Commission for further review. Said provisions have been agreed upon by Caledon University and Lakeport Historical Commission.
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
Subject the fuck from New England Wreck Kings. Owen, my guys are telling me that you're throwing them under the bus to the Lakeport PD. Listen, I've got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement. But who told them the demolition had been approved? Who assured me to my face that the court documents were on their way, and it has to be tonight? Do you know how much shit I'd be in if the cops had found the explosives? I had to hide them in a dumpster like a fucking mobster. I only took this contract as a favor to Yasmin, but we're done. I told my guys to pull the equipment, find someone else to do your dirty work, and get your fancy team of lawyers ready, asshole. San Kane, dang.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
Sir, the new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it to your desktop this morning. As I've said, I had some concerns about using your voice. I know we're attempting to address the unlikable and unrelatable accusations, but even with more boundary conditions, a user could get you to say just about anything. I'm sure you can imagine the potential downsides and PR nightmares that could follow. Let me know if you have any feedback for the developer, Vin.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
Read last night. Are you feeling alright? We'll discuss your previous meeting after the call with the board. I suggest you get your head on straight before then, Yasmin. I think the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly that she doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying. Or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She's clearly the real talent in the family. I'm getting calls from the demolition company. Stan is furious and threatening to sue. What happened at the Abraxas house last night?
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today? Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
Hi.
Nothing.
Hi. The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostov. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan. Location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled
into
with
his
Reggie
own
Kagan.
files?
Location, Central
That
Quad.
weird email to
Wait,
Yasmin?
He was just here.
That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something. Oh no.
Rewind, Max!
Max? Are you, like, in there?
President Teller's off. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Okay.
Max? Is that you?
Fuck it. I'm coming in.
Dang. Use the AI.
Hi, I'm...
Owen just said you've been trying to break into his office? I told him he's crazy. But he insisted I check.
Why is it not working?
So I really hope no one is in there listening to me right now.
Owen could work anywhere he wanted, but he came back to Caledon. I thought it's a shame I can't tell Vin what I just did. If it wasn't his job on the line.
Ah, fuck it. I'm coming in.
Alright. I suck at these.
Max? Are you
Everyone
like,
keeps
in
saying
there?
that the Abraxas house is...
Why is it not working?
Owen just said you...
Hi. President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan. Location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
Get Vin away from the door, okay. Or can we just leave?
No Vin, no problem. Like I was never even here. You wanna play cat and mouse, Sophie? Let's play.